Alright guys, so we're back with another episode of the landscape series. I'm just finishing up this little spot here. I'm going to park the mini out the way. They're going to come by later to grab it. I think we did alright for this job. They did change the plans a little bit. They ended up not going with flowers in front of the sign, which I'm okay with. We got these two benches here, a couple rocks, but we're not done the job. So I need to run back to my property, grab the cedar, a bag of seed, and then we're going to come back over here, try to get this grass to grow. And once we got that done, there is still one more thing we got to do over here. I need to go back, grab my mower, just mow probably 100 feet back from the sign, and then we can get our money for this job. And once we get that done, we do have a long list of things that need to be done. I need to go over, the manager is finally over at Tri-State, so I'm gonna go over, pay for my truck. I won't be grabbing it until later on because the job we're going to right now, we don't need that. But I'm over at the house, I'm gonna grab the cedar. I don't have a bag of seed over here, so that's something we got to do on our way over. Grab probably a bag or two. The area is not that big, but they want it put down really thick, so we're gonna have to put it probably on a number 8 setting. It's pretty much just gonna be dumping out, but that's okay. That's what they call for, and they're paying for it. Before we go over to the hardware store, I'm gonna stop here at Tri-State because it's on the way. I'm gonna go in, pay for my bill. I'm hoping it's not gonna cost too much because as of right now, I don't have that much money. I don't know the price, but let's go inside and see how much it's gonna cost me. That was definitely a lot more than I thought it would be. I paid $3,500 for the inspection. There was a part gone, but they got it fixed now. We're gonna leave the dump truck here because I won't need it till the afternoon. Let's go over to the hardware store, grab the seed needed for this job. That way we can get that done. It should only take me roughly 10 minutes to do. Alright guys, so I just left the hardware store. I spent $200 on the seed. I got 3 bags just in case. I think that should be more than enough because the area we're doing, really 1 bag might do it, but where they want it put on thick, let's put it on thick. So let's grab the cedar, get it filled up, and just get this area done. I got it on a number 8 setting right now. I think that should be more than enough. If not, I just go over it again because I don't like messing with the settings too much. If I go up higher, it gets clogged up. Number 8 seems to be working the best, so I'll just go over it again if it's not thick enough. I must say, this project was pretty fun to do. Hopefully we can get more like this in the future. I did notice they do have more tenders coming up for projects like this. I'm definitely going to be bidding on it because it only took me a day to really do this right here. The only problem I had was I wasn't prepared enough for this job. I didn't bring everything down. My cedar was over at my house. My mower is up at my shop, which is pretty far away from town. The next time I do something like this, I'm going to make sure everything is on site or that we go get everything just to make it easier. But I finally got this done. It took me roughly 15 minutes to do. We're going to put the cedar in back. I still got a bag and a half left, which I thought that's how much we would have. So I'm going to keep that and we're going to go over to the shop. I do have some paperwork to do. I need to grab my mower. It's going to be a busy day for us, so let's get to it. But if you guys are enjoying the landscape series and would like to see more landscaping videos in the future, smash like button, subscribe, and consider turning on notifications. That way you're notified every time I post a video. Alright guys, so we're finally pulling up to the shop. So before I get the trailer hooked up, I'm going to take the cedar off, and where we got seed in the back, I'm going to have to put it inside, that way you don't get wet. I'm just going to back over here as close as possible to the door because there is a lot of mud on the side of the shop. I don't really want to bring that mud inside, so if it's not too heavy, I might lift it in. Let me get the tailgate put down, get the door opened up. Let me just unlock it. And that reminds me guys, our dozer in there has been broke down for close to 2 months now. I've been waiting on parts. It's just back ordered and I can't get them here. So I'm starting to think maybe it would be better for me to just sell that dozer or trade it in on a different one because I could have used that on a few jobs already and I had to turn those jobs down because I didn't have a dozer, and for me to rent one is a lot of money. I think the best thing for me to do, like I said, was to sell it. I'm going to get it listed. It's just I'm not going to get as much as I could because it's not running the best right now. But let's get this trailer hooked up, then we're going to go inside, bid on a few jobs, get the paperwork done, and then we're going to head back over to that little job we're doing and finally get our money. Well, Well, hopefully my math is correct. I just submit that bid, and if we get that project right there, that's going to be game changer for this business. It's going to pay a lot of money. I'm going to be able to upgrade more stuff, and I'm just super happy about that. Now that we got everything done over here at the office, we're going to go over, get that little piece of property mode, and we're going to run to City Hall, get our money, and on the way to City Hall, there is a project I got to go look at and give them a bid. It's not the biggest project. What I need to do for that one is put a 2-tier high retaining wall. It's roughly 20 feet, and I think it goes in probably 8. It's not a big job, but we're going to get a lot of money for it. After I get those 2 things done, we're going to go over, grab our dump truck, our trailer, go pick up my excavator. It's still up at that job we did in the last episode where we dug it for that pool. The homeowner called me. He wants it gone, so it's a good thing I got a job for it. We're going to go pick that up. We got to go over, and I think it's a pond we're doing. He wants to widen it out a little bit. I tried to rent a long reach excavator for it. There's not one around. It would cost too much money to bring one in, so me and the homeowner just agreed whatever I can reach with my excavator, that's how much we're going to dredge out. And I think it's still going to be a really big addition to the pond regardless if I got a long reach or not, so I think he's going to be happy with it. So things have finally started to turn around for me. We did have a spot where we weren't getting jobs after that tornado. Everything is starting to look better. They're not the biggest jobs, but they're keeping us afloat until that major job comes in, which I bid on a pretty big one. I don't know if I'm really capable of doing it, but we're going to try anyway. I mean, if we fail, the worst that's going to happen is we're probably going to get sued and lose everything. Yeah, it could be pretty bad, but I think we're at the point now we're able to tackle a project like this, and if I gotta hire on some help, I will do it. Anyways, I finally got this done over here, so I'm gonna get the mower put on the trailer. We're gonna stop, look at that job, go to City Hall, go over to my house, drop this off, and I'm just gonna walk over to Tri-State. It's really not that far away from where I live. It's probably a 15 to 20 minute walk. I'm just gonna do that to save money because we don't have that much right now. $2,800 is not enough to really keep this business going. So let's not get an Uber this time. Well, after driving for 15 minutes, we're finally over to this property that we're going to look at. It's a cafe. It's probably one of my favorite spots to eat, but over here they got this piece of land that is sloped out a lot. They want to build that up, make this a patio area, that way you can eat outside. So I got the measurements, I got everything I need. I'm going to make a price up later on, send that over to them. Hopefully we can get that one because I can do that probably in 8 hours. And just like that, guys, we're leaving City Hall with $15,000 for that sign job we did. You know what? That was a lot of money. That's why I'm hoping to get more jobs with the city in the future because they pay a lot. The jobs don't take long to do. They are pretty strict on some of the stuff you got to do, but besides that, it's definitely worth it. Okay, so I just dropped my truck off over here. We're going to walk over to Tri-State, grab the dump truck, come back over, grab that trailer, go get our excavator so we can start the next project. I definitely hate walking. That took me a lot longer. It took me 45 minutes to walk, not even that far away, but we're finally over here in the dump truck. It's nice to have this back. Now there is still some lights on the dash. I thought they would be gone after getting it put in. That's not good, but that reminds me, guys, I do have a really good opportunity with this dump truck right here. I could trade it in. The dealership got one coming in, I think later on today, so once we get everything done, I am going to head over there, check it out, see if it's something I'm interested in. They will take my truck on a trade. I think I might have to put some money towards it for the fees and stuff like that, but nothing too major. It's definitely something I'm thinking about doing because we bought this dump truck, I'm going to say about 4 months ago. It's been great, but we're starting to run into problems. It wasn't brand new when we got it, and the one we would trade this one for, it's a little bit newer. There's less kilometers on it. It's in a lot better shape. I think it might be a better option. Kind of nervous to do it right now because the dump bed on the dump truck is a little bit smaller, but I mean, we're not getting these crazy jobs where we're hauling 10 to 15 loads a day, so I think it would be perfect for my size of business. It's just a gamble because we're selling something that we know works to get something that could be a lemon. But I am a gambling man, so I think the best thing for me to do is take the gamble, get that truck, and it might be the best truck we ever had, so can't really say anything until we get it. Anyways, let's head over to this next project we're going to do. And after driving for what seems to be 45 minutes, we're finally pulling up to this project. I can see the guys down there. That's where the pond is, but the only way for me to get in is through this gate right here. So let's hop out, get the lock taken off, get that opened up. We're probably going to have to maneuver a little bit because I pulled too close to the gate. Let me just see if I can get in. Easy, easy. All right, I think we did pretty good. Now, it took me a couple extra turns, but we are in here. We're going to travel down, and guys, check this out. We got a couple deer here. They're lucky it's not hunting season, or they would be supper. Well, after driving for about 15 minutes down that road, we're finally over here, and we still got to travel pretty far with the excavator. They don't actually have a road to the pond. If I went from the main road, they got a fence there. They didn't want to cut the wire. Makes sense. So it's going to be at least 30 minutes before I get down to the pond. So I'll see you guys when I get there. Oh, that felt like forever, but let's get started. We're going to start over here. We got everything marked out, and he just wants me to dig down as far as I can. I'm just going to put all the dirt over here for now. Let the water drain out of it. Let it dry out a bit. And once the dirt dries out, we're going to come back over with the dump truck, load it up, bring it over to a different field he got because there is a lot of low spots he wants filled up. So this dirt here would be perfect for that. There's not a lot of rocks into it. So what I got to do right now, we're trying to dig out the bulk of the material. We're going to come back probably another day because we're not going to get everything done over here today, and just get everything sloped out, let it dry up a little bit. It will make things a lot easier. Alright guys, so it's been roughly 5 hours. I finally got this project done. It's not the prettiest right now, but like I said, we will be coming back in a day or two, getting everything sloped out. It's super muddy over here right now. It don't make sense to try to fix up this mess by making a bigger mess. So I'm gonna park the excavator over here, get everything locked up, and we're gonna head over to the shop, drop the trailer off, bring the dump truck over to the dealership and trade it in. I'm super excited for that. Now the only thing is, we're not getting the money for this job till it's completed, and it probably won't be today or tomorrow, depending on the weather we're getting. It's supposed to start raining later, so it might be 2 days before I get back out here. Alright, let me just get this trailer taken off. So that's something I want to upgrade in the future, is the trailer we got right here. But that won't be for a while because we're trading in the dump truck. I gotta try to space things out and make sure we get money before we do that. So let's head over to the dealership, get everything that needs to be signed done, and this is a bittersweet moment, but this is good for the business. We're getting something that should be more reliable. Anyways, I just pulled up to the dealership, so guys, check this out. We got this international tandem dump truck over here. It's a lot newer than the one we got over there. The bed is in a lot better shape, and overall, it is a nice truck. It's a little bit smaller, but we don't really use it as a dump truck company, so I think we should be okay. And just like that, we got everything signed. I had to pay $12,000 plus the trade-in. So let's go over, get things fired up. Check this out. The interior is definitely not as nice as the Mac we had, but I bought this for making money, not for the looks. So let's go over to the shop, get this dropped off because I gotta do something before I can go out and do that landscaping job we got earlier, that little retaining wall. So it's been a week since I brought fuel over to the gas station, and they're due for a top up, so I need to get that done. It is getting pretty late. The place closes at 5, so I need to hurry up. I still got a 2-hour drive to get there, so it's gonna be cutting it pretty close, but I need to get it done. They give me a late fee at the gas station, which is not good. So let's get this parked, go around back, grab our fuel truck, do our pre-trip, make sure everything is good, get on our way, and hopefully we can get that done before it gets dark. Alright, so it's been roughly 30 minutes. I get the pre-trip done. We got our logbook, so let's hit the road. Oh, guys, I am so tired. That took a little bit longer. When I got to where the holding tanks were, they weren't really ready for me. There was a line, so by the time I got loaded up, it took me 3 hours. Then I had a 2-hour drive back here. It's getting pretty late. Let's get this unloaded. The gas station closes in I think about 45 minutes, so I should be able to get this unloaded before then. Let me grab the hose. We'll put it into the nozzle right here, drop that down, everything fired up. I'm gonna go inside, collect my money, and I just got $4,000, got the paperwork signed, and it looks to be everything is done. Let me grab the hose. We'll get that coiled up. Yeah, everything shut off over here. Let me put the hose away, and then we're gonna go back home, guys. I'm pretty tired. I don't think I'm gonna run back to the shop, drop this off. That would take an hour to do, so I'm just gonna run over to my house in this. I am so tired. I definitely need a coffee. Anyways, it's the next day, and before we can do anything, we need to take the fuel truck back up to the shop, get that dropped off, grab our dump truck, head over to the next job we got to do. It's going to be an easy day for me. I don't really have a lot lined up. I'm not going to go over to do that pond because it's supposed to rain later on. I'm just going to wait another day because I checked the forecast. Tomorrow is supposed to be sunny. I think it would be better to wait till then. Anyways, I'm over at the shop. Got the truck dropped off. I'm going to go over, hop in my dump truck, and go to town. But guys, this is going to be it for this video. And if you guys are enjoying the landscape series and would like to see more, smash like button, subscribe, and consider turning on notifications. That way you're notified every time I post a video. And until the next one, I'll see you guys later.